So almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab here, Ronel Blanco.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. Right side, Simeon gets it to first, and an easy out to start the game. Here's the Pirates lineup now. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Packed house here at Dyken Park. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and now 2 gone.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Houston. And today's starter, Mitch Keller.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
And now the DH. Altuve starting as the designated hitter. 36 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Jeremy Pena in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball there. Altuve aboard here at first with nobody out. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one, and that's all they'll get.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. Ball one. Ground ball right side, could be two. To second for one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. On to the second inning now from Dyken Park. No score. Back here in Houston, here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 44. Blanco back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Myers puts it away, and there's one away. Brian Reynolds here. Into center. Snags it on the run. And there's two down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Dyken Park, here's Kyle Tucker. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's bad. It's a bomb. Third home run of the season. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now it's Christian Walker. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Hayes in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Had the day off yesterday. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
One down. Now it's Marcus Semien. And that's a strike. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive.
The 10th foul ball of this at bat. I mean, this is pretty special, folks.
1 down, bases empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Out to short. Griffin zips it across, and Semien is out. Two outs, base is empty. And now here is Jake Myers. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul. Myers stays alive. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Juan Yepez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
He swings and fouls one off.
Out. 3.
10-1 the final score. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Atlanta Braves. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. So here's the lefty, Nestor Cortez Jr. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Brian Reynolds leading things off and takes a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground, but it kicks foul. Ripped to first, caught. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Yainer Diaz.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Ji-Hwan Bae, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great.
To third, tag, got him.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter. A switch hitter batting right. That's out to center field. Makes the catch, and that is that. Pirates leave one, and now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Bubba Chandler. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The Pirates are going through a rough start so far this season. He swung over top of the curveball.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Yeah, here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Yeah, just an awful first month. It doesn't have to be the end of the story. When I was on the 2001 White Sox, we started 8-15, but we finished the year with a winning record. You just got to play through it. It's a long season.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Tosses across to first, and Acuna retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, at the plate for Pittsburgh, David Fry. Fry with a homer in his last game. Cortez back to work. Hit on the ground to short. Alvarez tosses to first. 1 out in the second. Here's Juan Yepez. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Grabs it on the run, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. So here's Riley now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Just off the inside edge. Olson with some impressive production lately. Fouled off left side.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. 2-2. And that one is inside. Second inning here, no score. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere. And it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Jared Kellner now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Atlanta, leading off. Yainer Diaz. Out to short, Alvarez. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's O'Neal Cruz. The other way. Riley fires to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 1 so far. This one in the air. Alvarez brings it in for the third out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And we are still as we go to the last of the third. Here's Sean Murphy. Just missed. Murphy working through some struggles lately. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Next is the designated hitter, Brad Nunn.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Nacho Alvarez Jr. Next up for the Braves. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Up the middle, takes it himself for one, and that's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. No score. On to the 4th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ji-Hwan Bae. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here comes Aaron Judge. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 away. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
That's to third. Riley zips it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Harris in his 6th season, 26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And that one is downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Out to center. Cruz moving under it, and there's 1 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Hot shot to third. Fires over to first. And Albies is retired. Here's Acuna now. Grounded out his first time. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Braves go down quickly here. Still no score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Cortez back to work. Ground ball up the middle. To first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now it's Juan Yepez. He's 0 for 1. This to center field. Harris makes the play, and there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Yainer Diaz, the next Pirate to hit. That's a laser base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Swing at a high fly ball left field, and that's the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple. Halfway through this one, still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Austin Riley. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that one pulled foul. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now Matt Olson up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And the Braves back at Truist Park, all set for the top of the 6th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Go ahead run on base. Ji-hwan Bae, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. Hit in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Up and in, and that is ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And a base hit on a line. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man, and as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Out towards left center. Harris after it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
David Fry, the next Pirate to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. cut on and lifted in the air.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Fires to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back singles, to me, is just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Nestor Cortez Jr. done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Dane Dunning taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now here's the DH, Nick Gonzalez. Out to short, Alvarez. Off balance throw in time. They limit the damage here, but 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. 7, 8, 9 due up. So here's Murphy now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Misses inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Yeah.
None in the box now. Take strike 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Nacho Alvarez Jr. next up for the Braves. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cruz sizing this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. There's a line drive to left field. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Top of inning number 7. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
The throw to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Harris makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Brian Reynolds here. Ripped to third, but handled. And that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Right through there for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And that's in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Loves it on the dive to first. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
With the tying run at the plate, you're the bottom of the 7th. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Austin Riley.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
And it gets by him. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Really important at that.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. Home run number 10 on the year. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-2. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So up next, Jared Kellner. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's long gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 4-2.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Brugge. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
That one to first. Yepes steps on first for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Dylan Lee.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. First out in the top of the eighth. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the eighth. Now it's the shortstop.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
0 for 3 in this one. To the right side. Albies handles, throws the first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Down in order go the Pirates. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the eighth. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. In there at the knees. That's in there, and it's 0-2.